10,000 migrants still on the island. That's it from me. Back to Doha.
Julie, thank you for that. To Malaysia now, where the story of a Syrian refugee who's been living in limbo in the transit zone of Kuala Lumpur International Airport has been getting a lot of attention, and Rahila has been looking at that and even speaking to him today.
Yes.
Yeah?
It's an interesting story, really. Hassan Al-Kontar has been living at Kuala Lumpur Airport for more than a month. This is after he was left stranded by airlines and immigration officials. Now, since March 7th, he's been logging his stories on social media using hashtags like Syrian stuck at airport and airport is my home. Now, he was deported from the UAE last year when his work visa expired. He then travelled to Malaysia, but was then refused a visa that allowed him an extended stay. Now, his attempts to travel to Ecuador and Cambodia have failed too. And Hassan worries that if he goes to Syria, he'll be arrested there.
It's a difficult situation. There's no place to shower, there's no place to sleep. I am even sick, but there's no medicine. And this sound, I swear to, I hate this sound. It's everywhere. And the only dream you start thinking of is a place where you have this king-size bed with a lot of pillows. That will be perfect. So here is my friend Krishna. Happy birthday to you, ta-ta-ta. Happy birthday to you, ta-ta-ta. Happy birthday to Krishna. Happy birthday to you.
Those are just some of the scenes of Hassan in the airport, but many also drawing similarities to the movie The Terminal. Hassan has even tweeted the main actor, Tom Hanks, directly, hoping to draw attention to his situation. Now, the Malaysian government has offered Hassan a visa to stay as a Syrian refugee. He rejected it on grounds that Malaysia is not signed to the 1951 UN Refugee Convention. And that means that there is no legal protection for refugees in the country. Migrants cannot work legally or have access to public services. Now, left in limbo, Hassan depends on the kindness of airport staff for things like food and also various other supplies. We've heard from one blogger who met with him recently.
If you're watching this and you know someone in a country that embraces Syrians, embraces refugees, embraces people who they had no choice in where they were born, and they're only living a life now because they weren't lucky like me and were born in Southern California, or lucky like you and wherever you were born.
Now, people have been donating money to raise funds to get Hassan a flight out of Malaysia. But in doing so, Hassan has tweeted that some people have been trying to take advantage of his situation with scam accounts as well. Now, we also heard from some human rights groups who are aware of his case. Listen.
UNHCR is aware of this case. We have reached out to the individual and we continue to engage with the government to find appropriate solutions.
The Asia Pacific Refugee Rights Network continues to have significant concerns over the situation faced by Mr. Al-Kontar. Irrespective of the fact that Malaysia has not signed the Refugee Convention, they are still under a moral obligation to provide Mr. Al-Kontar with access to the country under humanitarian grounds, including full access to UNHCR.
Hassan's temporary Syrian passport is set to expire and airlines still won't let him board. Now, while he waits for someone somewhere to take notice, he sent us this update.
I asked for a listed refugee country who signed the 1951 refugee agreement with the United Nations. We are facing since 2011 a kind of racism, rejecting, hated, unwanted all over the world. We are human. It's not a political issue. It's a human issue. We need them to stop whatever they are doing. I feel somehow that I am the voice for these people now.
Now, Al Jazeera has contacted the Malaysian government to find out how Hassan's case will be resolved. We have not received a response quite yet, but we do want to get your thoughts on the story. So connect with us. Use the hashtag AJNewsGrid. Kamal.
Rahila, thank you for that. This is the News Grid. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, welcome. We have a little bonus story for you.